Welcome back. Jill and Philip have made it through to the final chase. There is £40,000 in the prize fund. Now, on the buzzer and against the clock, the team must answer as many questions as they can. Each correct answer, of course, putting them a step further away from the chaser. Then the chaser will have the same amount of time to try and catch the team. If she does, the team go home with nothing. If she doesn't, Philip and Jill go home with £20,000 each.
Well, I never thought we'd be in this position. I mean, it's a dream, isn't it? So, anyway, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed indeed. Two of you have made it through to the final chase. You get an automatic two-step head start. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your time starts now. In cookery, béarnaise and bechamel are types of what?
Sauce.
Correct. Who is Boyce's wife in Only Fools and Horses?
Jill. Marlene.
Correct. Syrup of fig is Cockney rhyming slang for what?
Jill. Wig.
Correct. Pinewood Studios are in what English county?
Philip.
Hertfordshire.
It's Buckinghamshire. How many goals in a hat-trick?
Philip.
3.
Correct. Rupert the Bear appears in what daily newspaper?
Jill. Daily Express.
Correct. The OSS was a forerunner of what American agency?
CIA.
Correct. The cheese Samso comes from what country?
Jill. Italy.
No, it's Denmark. What type of beetle is known as a ladybug in America?
Philip.
Egypt.
No, it's a ladybird. The America's Cup is contested at what sport?
Jill. Yachting.
Correct. New Moon and Eclipse are films in what series?
Jill. Twilight.
Correct. Actress Patricia Neal was married to which children's author?
Roald Dahl.
Correct. What type of vegetable is a King Edward?
Jill. Potato.
Correct. Frasier was a spin-off from what US
Jill.
sitcom?
Cheers.
Correct. What word for hand shackles comes from the Latin for hand?
Manacles.
Correct. What was the nickname of the 1950s England fast bowler Frank Tyson?
Mars.
It's Typhoon. What's the fourth planet from the sun?
Mars.
Correct. Who's back in group with the Blockheads?
Jill. Ian Drury.
Correct. What chemical element has the symbol K?
Jill. Potassium.
Correct. Who was the first man to win consecutive Best Actor Oscars?
Jill. Jack Nicholson.
Spencer Tracy. What did Prohibition ban in the US?
Jill. Alcohol.
Correct. Hellenistic refers to what ancient
Jill.
culture?
Greek.
Correct. Which Conservative Prime Minister was nicknamed the Grocer?
Philip.
Heath.
Correct. Which Australian opera singer was born Helen Porter Mitchell?
Jill. Dame Nellie Melba.
Correct. How many kings in a pack of playing cards?
Jill. 4.
Correct. Who played Rick Blaine in Casablanca?
Jill. Humphrey Bogart.
Correct. What country forms the BE in Benelux?
Philip.
Belgium.
Correct. The name of what plant comes from the Latin for nose twister?
Pass.
Nasturtium. What leaf is the national symbol of Canada?
Jill. Maple.
Correct. According to the rhyme, who killed Cock Robin?
I said the sparrow.
Fantastic. 25 steps ahead of our chaser. Now, Jill, personal shopper. That's what you wanted. It's for £20,000 as well. And also 5 children and Florida. Philip, you've got your tickets. You're sitting in the departure lounge. You're waiting to get on the plane. That's how close you are to it. You can actually feel it. You can actually smell it. It's great. So I wish you luck, all right?
Thank you.
But is 25 steps enough? Let's bring back the chaser. Well, that's a target.
It is. They did good cash builders.
Yeah, they
I'm
did.
not very surprised.
No. Remember, if the chaser gets a question wrong, I offer it to the team. If they get it right, they push her back 1 step. Let's see if 25 steps is enough, because it's time for the final chase. Your time starts now. The Trans-Siberian Railway is mainly in what country?
Russia.
Correct. What general crossed the Alps with elephants?
Hannibal.
Correct. The deltoids are the muscles of what joint?
Shoulders.
Correct. Which Russian became world chess champ in 2000?
Karpov.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Kasparov.
No, Vladimir Kramnik. Your time starts again now. What puppet rat first appeared on breakfast TV in 1983? Correct. The clarinet belongs to what section of the orchestra?
Woodwind.
Correct. What book was the sequel to Gentlemen Prefer Blondes?
Gentlemen Marry Brunettes.
Correct. In 2010, Stephen Fry joined the board of what football club?
Ipswich.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Norwich.
It is Norwich City. You're absolutely right. You push the chaser back 1 step. Your time starts again now. What capital is served by Charles de Gaulle Airport?
Paris.
Correct. What's a Bakewell tart lined with?
Pastry.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
It's jam first on the pastry and then there's icing on top of the jam.
That is correct. Pushing the chaser back 1 step. Time starts again. Now, who released the 2010 album Wake Up the Nation?
Don't know.
Stop the clock.
Jarvis Cocker.
Is wrong. Correct answer is Paul Weller.
Oh, close.
Chaser, your time starts again. Now, in George Orwell's Animal Farm, what animal is Old Major?
Pig.
Correct. Which TV duo launched their book club in 2004?
Richard and Judy.
Correct. Chippy is a slang for what tradesman?
A carpenter.
Correct. A porterhouse is a cut of what meat?
Steak.
Correct. What Cambridge College is named after a Prime Minister?
Churchill.
Correct. What's the only US state that begins with F?
Florida.
Correct. What's the iron-rich pigment of red blood cells?
Hemoglobin.
Correct. What nationality is Formula One driver Rubens Barrichello?
Brazilian.
Correct. What rock band's first top 10 hit was Seven Seas of Rye?
Queen.
Correct. The Star of David is a symbol of what religion?
Judaism.
Correct. Mark Hamill played what Star Wars character?
Luke Skywalker.
Correct. In what county was Captain Cook born?
Norfolk.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
He was born in North Yorkshire, Marton in North Yorkshire.
Is correct. Push the chaser back one step. Time starts again. Now, Henrietta Maria was the wife of which English king?
Charles I.
Correct. What's the Spanish for beach?
Playa.
Correct. Gastric relates to what organ?
Stomach.
Correct. The chinchilla is native to what continent?
South America.
Correct. In what country was novelist Niall Marsh born?
New Zealand.
Correct. What's the ninth letter of the alphabet?
I.
Correct. Spain's longest border is with what country?
France.
Stop the clock.
Portugal.
Is correct. Push the chaser back one step. 7 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. The Hallelujah chorus features in what work by Handel?
The Messiah.
Correct. Pyrosis is the medical name for heart what?
Don't know.
Stop the clock. Four places, yes, it was heartburn. Absolutely right. Team, £40,000, 20 grand each. How about that?
Oh, fantastic.
I can't believe it.
£20,000 each.
Way beyond anything I thought.
Unbelievable.
Personal shopper. Florida, here you go.
We're there.
You got us worried, Dan. You were creeping
Yes.
round there. Ooh.
Well played, team.
It was close.
Chaser.
When I lose big.
It's a very rare occurrence, I have to say.
It is.
But it just proves it can be done. Can you beat a chaser? Find out next time on The Chase. Goodbye.